Hi, and welcome to Where's the Action? I'm your host, Ross Benjamin. I will be previewing Friday's college football contest in the Big Ten Conference between the Iowa Hawkeyes and the Nebraska Cornhuskers, a game that takes place in Lincoln, Nebraska at Memorial Stadium with kickoff time coming at noon Eastern Time. Currently, as we speak, Nebraska is a 3-point home favorite in this contest. Well, the proverbial hot seat got a little cooler for head coach Bo Pelini of Nebraska. Last Saturday, the Cornhuskers went into State College, Pennsylvania, and before a crowd of better than 90,000 came away with a 23-20 overtime win versus the Penn State Nittany Lions. Amir Abdullah paced away for Nebraska as he ran for 147 yards on 25 carries. Abdullah, the junior running back, has really had a terrific season for the Cornhuskers as he's rushed for 1,487 yards so far, and he's also averaged an excellent 6.4 yards per carry. Now, this is a Nebraska team that has yet to beat a quality opponent at home this season. As a matter of fact, their 4 wins over FBS opponents have come versus opponents that have a record of 13-31 combined. Their other win was versus an FCS team in South Dakota State. Their 2 losses at home have come versus quality opponents, both nationally ranked. UCLA, they lost 41-21 in that contest, and versus the Michigan State Spartans, they were 41-28 losers. Now, the Iowa Hawkeyes have quietly had a very nice season. They're 7-4, entering their regular season finale. Kirk Ferentz, this may be his best head coaching job at Iowa in his 15-year career there. Now, you might say they're only 7-4. Well, Ferentz has had a lot better talented teams, but I don't know if he's got the most out of what he's had to work with than he has this season. And they've had if you look at the 4 losses Iowa has sustained this year, the 4 losses have come versus opponents that are a combined, get this, folks, 41-4 this season. That's where their 4 losses have come. So they've had a very strong season. They're riding a ton of momentum as last week at home in the regular season home finale, they trailed 21-7 at the half versus the Michigan Wolverines and roared back, outscoring Michigan in the second half 17-0, kicking a field goal with 6 minutes to play and holding on for a 24-21 win. Now, as far as my final analysis goes on this game, granted, Nebraska hasn't beaten a quality opponent at home. And it goes without saying, you might want to consider Iowa as a quality opponent, considering the fact that I just alluded to. They're 7-4, and their 4 losses have come versus opponents that are 41-4 on the year. However, Iowa is not in the same class as UCLA and Michigan State. With all due respect, they've had a great year, but they're not a nationally ranked opponent, nor should they be. And Nebraska still has won 21 of their last 24 games at home. They're only laying 3 in the spot. It's their last home game. It's senior day. I like the Nebraska Cornhuskers, a slight lean, -3 over Iowa. That's Nebraska -3 over Iowa for a slight lean on Friday in college football. My name is Ross Benjamin. You've been watching Where's the Action? I'd like to wish each and every one of you a very happy Thanksgiving.